So why is all this so important now Martin Bashir has been exposed, named and shamed? Let's move on. Well, we could, if you're prepared to believe he acted alone and without anyone else's knowledge. The BBC is certainly hoping you will. Andy Webb is keen to expose nefarious activity by those at the most senior levels of BBC management, with the chilling addition that it's still going on today. He makes the point that scandals on the BBC have had their fair share of airtime, and many fade over time. But this one had huge implications on the future of the monarchy. It's accepted now that the Panorama interview was a decisive turning point in Charles and Diana's relationship, leading to their formal divorce proceedings, and ensured that Diana would never become Queen. So it could be argued that it changed the course of history. A turning point that the powerful BBC threw its full weight behind to cover up. Now, consequences for the BBC so far have included a public apology, and they've claimed that they've since implemented stronger editorial controls. But editorial controls wouldn't have deterred those who colluded with Bashir to contrive and cover up this massive deception, or their determination for it actually to go ahead. They had to pay a settlement to Alan Waller, a former employee of Diana's brother, paying him damages for the false information included in the fabricated documents. Their reputation was tarnished, with even Prince William himself accusing them of a whitewash and failing to investigate properly. He said it fueled his mother's fear, her paranoia and isolation, and it worsened his parents' relationship. And I think he was spot on and very brave to express that. He also expressed his indescribable sadness at the corporation's failings, which he said contributed significantly to his mother's state of mind in her final years. He then went on to outline the findings of Lord Dyson's report. Now, that report found that those responsible for this deception lied and used fake documents to obtain an interview with his mother. They made lurid and false claims about the royal family, which played on her fears and fueled her justifiable paranoia. She had nowhere to turn and seemingly no one to trust. They displayed a woeful incompetence when investigating complaints. How many times have we heard that now? And how many times have we heard about investigations into specific complaints about that program? Now, they were very evasive in their reporting to the media, and they did try to cover everything up, what they knew from their own internal investigation. It was Prince William's view that the deceitful way the interview was obtained substantially influenced what his mother said in that interview. He concluded that she was not only failed by a rogue reporter, but by leaders at the BBC who looked the other way and failed to ask the tough questions. I'm sure that Prince William would love to see them exposed and held accountable. So maybe this book, Dianarama, will get the ball rolling. As the author points out, whenever there are questions to answer, the story remains alive.